Well, 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 here we are again on a glorious day. Oh, it's so beautiful outside. I was like, oh, today's the day. I'm going to get lots of washing done because the sun keeps coming out from those clouds, but the wind is giving for my clothage. Yes, I'm going to try and do as much as I can in one day today because my house has become diabolical, to say the least, and I just want to get back on top of it because just so much going on, so much going on. Biggest thing that's happened at the moment is taking Jensen out of school, homeschooling him. Yeah, there are reasons. There are definitely reasons, and yeah, I think it's all going to work out well. I know he'll do the work, and yeah, it's going to be fun. Does anybody else do homeschooling, or did you do homeschooling? So basically, I'm looking at all these things for the curriculum. You know, like the online apps that you have that he's got now onto his laptop, and I'm thinking like planning different days of the week to do different things for educational purposes. You know, make it fun. I'm also going to offer it to Elliot as well. I'm going to let him finish where he is now before big school, and because he's just finished in year 6, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, that's what's going on at the moment. So my brain is like going to explode. So amongst doing cleaning around the house and also cleaning out the guinea pigs, I've been doing bits with Jensen, and he did 40 minutes of French this morning. And I came in, sat down with him, and he was like, I'm not the best with my numbers in French. So I was like, okay, let's sit down, let's have a look. And I remembered it from when I was younger, but his pronunciation in French is amazing. I'm just sat there like tongue-tied, like no idea what I'm saying, what's coming out of my mouth. Can't get myself to read it. He just reads words straight off. Just reads it, and it's like, see, told you it was right when he plays it. I'm like, well, you're going to do all the talking in France. We're going in a couple of weeks, so it's down to you, buddy. It's down to you. So I love keeping all the crisps in the wicker basket because it just keeps them tidy. I can keep an eye on how much we've got left, what is we need, and yeah, just much prefer it rather than just scattered about in the cupboard. My food cupboards are a joke. Food cupboards are a joke and above the washing machine, but there's no surprise there because everyone has to comment about my washing machine area. Do you know what? It wouldn't be as bad if Nick didn't keep using it as a dumping ground. And I'm so fed up of keep saying it and telling him that I've left it. And just looking at it upsets me. Makes my hair stand on end. Goosebumps. I don't like it. My eyes don't like it. And my eyes are sending signals to my brain to say, we don't like this. We need to sort it out. But we're not going to sort it out because it's down to him. He needs to do it. Hoovering my worktops because they're a bit crummy, and rice keeps falling out of the basket in the cupboard every time I pull the basket out, which means I've got to get in there, take the rice out. Have I? No, I keep shutting it back away, don't I? Just letting it fall every time. Every single time. There was all sorts in that vase as well. There was a Tesco's receipt. I mean, how did that get in there? Absolutely no idea. I just realised actually I'm looking a little bit French today, and yes, Gabby, look at you. Very comfortable, this outfit. Very, very comfortable. I've got so much stuff in my bedroom to sort through. It's not even funny anymore. Like, it used to be funny. I used to be like, oh God, look at this. This is bad, isn't it? Now I'm not even finding it funny. I'm actually really annoyed with myself. Because I can't keep on top of it. It's just one thing of my own personal doing that I just can't keep on top of. And yes, I'm hoovering inside the microwave because it's just quicker. It's quicker and it's easier. And then I'm going to go in and give it a spray over. I'll give it a wipe down because the more you keep on top of it, the easier it is to clean when you do a deep one. Yes. What has everyone been up to where you are, wherever you are in the world? What have you been up to? You know, this whole like stranded ship thing really freaked me out at first. I was like, oh, don't let them dock. Don't let them dock. And then I was like, but that's really, really mean. Those poor people need to dock. You know, they need help. And I started thinking about it, thinking, imagine being in that situation. It literally makes me feel so sad. The thought of being on a ship and you know that there's people dying around you and you've got a very high chance of catching this thing. It must be terrifying for them. My eyes are watering up. Soak it up. Think of onions. No, don't think of onions. Why would you think of onions? Anyway, it breaks my heart. It really does. And then what was I watching the other day? Really upset me. I'm an emotional wreck is what I am right now. I can't even watch Britain's Got Talent. Britain's Got Talent is like an emotional roller coaster that just sends me into I don't know what. Every act has something. I'm either laughing or I'm going, oh, so irritated, or I'm there crying. I'm either crying because it's given me like emotional, like happiness, like, oh, it's so lovely. I'm in tears. Someone sings, I'm in tears. And or someone has a sad story and I'm in tears. I mean, it's ridiculous. Is anyone else like this? I've been like it all my life, but Britain's Got Talent just gets me. It really gets. It's a golden buzzer gets pressed. Tears. My chin hurts while I'm trying to hide it. I'm like, yeah, my throat starts to hurt. But it makes me teary when I see the golden buzzer. Look at that sky, people. Do you know, I feel very proud of my garden. I look at it sometimes and I think, I did all that. It looks like that because of me. All right? Because of me. All right, Nick built the ramp and Nick built the summer house. But the rest of it's my doing. That beautiful flowerage. So what I'm doing at the moment is I've got all the guinea pigs' blankets and I brush all their poop and hay off of the blankets into this pile by the compost area because it really composts up really well. Is that even a word? It composts. It does. Composts up really well, and then I can put it on me plantage. And yeah, handy that is. Handy. They're doing me a good one. They're cutting my grass and they're giving me good stuff from me plants. So yeah, I've got this little corner bit here and I'm just brushing it all out. Try not to get it in my eyes, which makes me itch. And then I'm going to go and put it straight into the washing machine because, whew, smelly little piggies. Yes, I need to get some more blankets and stuff for them actually because it's just not enough. It's just not enough. Anyway, I'm trying to show you here what I'm feeding Chase. He's on Fresh Pet. These like rolls of food, and he's also on this. It is some salmon oil stuff, and it's a well-being thing. Pooch and Mutt skin and coat salmon oil with omega-3, 6 and 9. It aids joint health, healthy skin and coat, supports healthy heart. Yes, all those things for him, and it honks like hell, and he absolutely laps it up. So he gets a teaspoon of that a day in his food. And then hoovering up around, getting everything nice, and there's no better feeling than when you've hoovered. Like, you could clean every part of your house. If you haven't hoovered, your house still looks a mess. It doesn't matter. But once you've hoovered, oh, yeah, you know, you're going places. You're going places once the hoover's been out. The only thing with me is I hate packing it away. Hate it. Because I have to get it in that little cupboard there on the left by the front door. And it's like a nightmare to try and get round because the door swings outwards. Anyway, I'm rambling. It's irritating. But my house is smelling very nice. And I feel like I'm gaining control of it again. Slowly, bit by bit. Yes. So you're going to get a few videos of me popping up, trying to regain this house. So here is where I've been dumping stuff. I've not just me been dumping stuff. Other people have been dumping stuff as well. It's like if there's something in the kitchen that shouldn't be there, I open up the door and I drop it down there. Who does that? Who does that? Me. Me is who does that. And now I'm like, oh, I've got to deal with it. And I don't want to. I quickly nipped to Aldi with Jensen, and because it was like just gone lunchtime, and I was like, right, well, we need stuff for dinner. So I nipped in there. I couldn't believe how cheap some stuff was. So I was like, oh, going there again. Like £1.59 for those Fruity Blasts. Yes. How good's that? And I got them a little net. That was £1 something. For when needing to cover food. It's that time of year, isn't it? The flies are coming out to play. You don't want them, but they come in. So I got one of those. I thought, while I see it, and while it's so cheap, I'll get one. But it's really good in there. I mean, not everything is great. I will say that. But I did find some good bits. I spent £24 and I got all of that. Yes, I did. So I can do a nice cottage pie tonight. Yes. Oh, I love them. Homemade mash. Oh, it's the best. So I just need to do the vegetables. Yeah, do I need to get vegetables? I don't know if I need to get vegetables. Anyway, washing the tray that goes into the microwave. Just quickly give it a shake and I'm going to pop it straight on in. Not going to wait for that to dry because what's the point? What's the point? You put liquids in there, so it's not going to make much difference. It can dry itself. And then I'm going to do the animal bowls. So when I came home from Aldi, I found that Sam had done the dishwasher, which was a massive help because he had emptied it, put it all out and started loading it. Bless his heart. Little things that help, you know, little things around the house. So while that is filling and soaking for a minute, I'm going to wipe over the cupboard doors because they're looking a little bit not so great. They're looking like a peeled potato that's been left on the side. That's what they're looking like. We don't want that, so let's get that skin back on there. Yes, let's wipe it all over. Get it nice and fresh. fresh. And clean the door handles because, yes. So basically I've got one of my boys off. He went to school and then he messaged me saying, just giving you a heads up, I really don't feel too great. And then the next minute I get a phone call from the school to say that he's got a temperature. He's got a high temperature, he's got stomach cramps, feels sick and a headache. So I was like, brilliant, brilliant. Look at that came out of my toaster and look at that sky, would you look at it? Look at my garden. I did that myself. I could barely breathe when I said that, the excitement. Goosebumps going up my arms. Oh, look at all those flowers. Oh, I'm so happy. I need to go to the garden centre, which Jensen will be coming with me. And we're going to build a fruit and veg patch, a little grow garden for him so he can, because he loves all that stuff anyway, but it'd be great for him to like really get into it and learn stuff. You know, we can grow all the fruit and veg for the guinea pigs as well, which will be handy. Yeah. What was I saying prior to that? Cannot remember. Getting another load of washing out because, as you can see, it's flipping lovely out here. And yeah, I wish I could remember what I was talking about. I don't remember. Anyway, putting the old Pigley back in there, and I noticed that there is some tea spilt up the side of the stairs. And yes, the rainbow stairs have gone because I had my meltdown, didn't I? I had my breakdown. It was all stemmed from coming back from seeing Sabaton. It wasn't them. It was the day I got back from seeing Sabaton. Everything just went really, really badly with the car and whatnot, and it just sucked. So everything just got worse and worse and worse as the months went on, and it all just got to me. First it started with my hair. You know, I just realised I was still wearing my sunglasses, reading glasses, sunglasses, and I had to quickly change them. But yeah, so I was like, as it always does, and I didn't see the signs because it all happened so quickly. Normally I see the signs and I can deal with it, but I didn't, and hacked all my hair off, regretted that, felt worse about that. Then it was just awful. So I started focusing on the house, and then I was making mistakes with the house because I thought that's what I wanted, when really I was just feeling really, really, really bad and not in a good mental place whatsoever. So I'm just starting afresh with no pressure on myself whatsoever at all. And the fact that it has hit spring now and like it feels more like summer out there and it looks more like summer is helping even more. So I'm really, really happy. Just clearing up the worktops and whatnot before I give them the going over, and yeah, it's all coming along nice, you know. I feel like I've accomplished quite a bit today. So all I've got to do is cook dinner and then might have a bath. No, I can't. Because it's always painful when I get out. Can't be doing that to myself. I'm going to have to have a shower. Yeah. Put some face masks on. Pamper myself a bit. Do you know, I tried to open the cat box the other day. Yesterday. So we've got these Purina One pouches, right? And they've come in a massive box because there's 40 in there. And it's a paw print on the top for you to push, and then you pull the cardboard back. Wow. I was pushing the paw print and pulling the cardboard, and I snapped my fingernail. The nail's fine, and my false nail withheld the journey. It did, but my God, it's bruised. It's still bruised right now. I thought to myself, Christ, it's going to be literally swelling up under that nail. The nail's going to burst. But, you know, we're just rolling with it. Even though it hurts when I do anything with it whatsoever. But yeah, and I'm still trying to look at his hair. He's gorgeous. He just brought Brownie in. He brought our littlest guinea pig in. I'm getting the guinea pig bedding out so I can go and hang it on the line. But yeah, I'm still trying to refrain myself from putting highlights in my own hair because I know I regret it. And then I'll be buying another hair dye, which I don't want to keep doing because it's going to frazzle it, which means it's going to go shorter. I don't want it to go shorter. I want my hair to be at my chin. The weight of those bath mats made it fall, so I had to go and reconnect it. And then I'm going to go and hang these on the trampoline because it's the best place. It's the best place. I've just looked around and I've realised I've got a cup of tea sitting there and it looks very inviting, but it's probably gone cold now. It's probably gone cold. That's got to go in the microwave. And they never taste as good when it's been put in the microwave. I don't know why. It's just like that. No. Giving Panzer a cuddle because she's just so goddamn gorgeous. And I will see you lovely people in my next one.